in Greenland on the west coast here. And we're going to go back a little bit of history. We're supposed to start out April 22nd.
May 22nd.
May 22nd. Goes long. May 22nd, West Palm Beach, way down here. And we started out with a fuel problem, a few other things, and we ended up staying a few days there. But then we were finally off and running on May 31st, and we flew all up to, actually May 25th, I'm sorry, May 25th. We flew all the way up to, right along the coast here, up to Fayetteville, North Carolina. And then the next day we flew over to Charlotte to get some avionics done, and our vacuum pumps went. So being a holiday over Memorial Weekend, we had to stay there a few days. But we were all able to stay at the comfort of my house, get ready for the resort, and spend a nice time getting to know each other, organizing a few other things for our trip up north into Serbia. So we finally left Charlotte on May 31st, or June 1st, and we flew up the coastline, and we made our first stop up in New York here at Westchester, New York, which is White Plains. Here's Boston, here's New York right here. And we saw Chris there, and we dropped off Slobodan. And then Vladimir and I continued up the coast, up to Bangor, Maine, which was right up here. And then we ended up having problems with customs there and had to stay overnight. But a very nice lady named Linda helped us get our paperwork squared away. And the next morning we were able to continue over to Quebec, the city of Quebec. And got fuel there, went through customs, and then this whole time each leg was a total of about, first leg was 4 hours, and each leg after there's about 3.5 hours. And after Quebec, I'm going to let Vladimir talk about our Canadian trip over to Greenland.
Okay, I'm looking for the Bangor. Okay, Bangor, Maine. Then we went to Quebec, which is Canada. We cleared customs in Quebec. Then from Quebec we went to Wabush, which is here, but we were following this bay pretty much. And then from this point, from Montjoli, we went north to Wabush. Then we experienced the problem with HSI. Did not have the right. I mean, the gyro was processing a little bit, so it was turning all the time to the left. Then from Wabush we went here to Kuujjuaq, and from Kuujjuaq the same day we reached Frobisher Bay, which is the Iqaluit. It was very nice weather from Wabush to Kuujjuaq and all the way to Frobisher Bay. Then from Frobisher Bay we took off the next day. We took off and went this route to Kangerlussuaq, which is this place right now, right here, and that is the west coast of the Greenland. At the moment we are attempting to get good weather conditions to go to Kulusuk, which is on the east coast of Greenland. This was the west coast, this is the east coast. And Kulusuk is a little bit difficult airport because it has the gravel runway of only 4,000 feet long, and it is sitting on the sea coast, which gives a bigger possibility to have fog and generally critical weather conditions. Other than Kulusuk, we cannot land anywhere else. We do not have fuel either to go to Iceland or to somewhere else, so we must make it in Kulusuk. And because of that, we must be aware that the weather conditions are really, really good before our departure and after our arrival. We must have a good room of safety to reach to Kulusuk without problems.
I'm not quite at the top of the hill. Definitely had to show this view. Absolutely spectacular. There's a lot of flies up here too. I even ate one. Right on the other side of the mountain that I just hiked was this nice little lake here. Nice fresh water, crystal blue. Probably some good fish in there too. All these little lakes all in between. Amazing how all this water, all the ice caps are in this whole area around here. It's gorgeous country. Nothing out here. Supposedly there's reindeer, moose, all these things, but I haven't seen anything yet. And then way out there is that ice cap. And we will be flying to the west, east. You know, there's one thing I haven't done, is I haven't got a picture of me, and I'm doing this arm's length, but this is to prove that I am in Greenland, in Vladimir. I must have to admit, we missed a beautiful sight here. Even in Kangalusko, kids are out there playing. It's really a nice day today. It's June 6th, and we're definitely hoping to leave tomorrow. It looks like the weather might be a little bit better tomorrow over in Kaluskos, the east side of Greenland. This is the military side of the airport, so you know they have tennis courts, playground for the kids, and even a softball field over here, which is nothing but dirt. But at least they got a place to play. And then inside the gym they have basketball courts and soccer and racquetball. 4,000-foot gravel runway here.
Okay, I will go inside and see if they have some.
tomorrow afternoon or maybe the next day.
Sounds like
Yeah, we'll look at it. As long as the weather's good. I'd like to spend a day here tomorrow, but if we're up against weather, then
that was
because I'm so in trouble.
Supposed to be a great day.
1999 or
What is?
2000?
Monday.
Monday?
I don't know what that means about the days in between, but
Yes.
Nah, that's too late because I got to be back
Yeah,
home by
very close to
Wednesday.
Belgrade. And,
So I got to get to Serbia.
that is, Smederevo is,
I mean, we are so far behind.
and
We finally landed here at 7:30 at night, and Steve came to pick us up and his father-in-law. So it's nice weather here, and I'm really anxious to get going, but maybe spend a day here and then truck on.